Theft Auto Online PvP and strategy tip type of video. My name is Darkside. It's been a minute, guys. I know it's been a minute since I posted any type of tutorial or tip and trick video, anything like that. It's been forever. I've been streaming a lot, and to be honest, guys, like GTA is kind of dead right now. I hate saying that, but we got new content like a month and a half ago, whatever it was. And yeah, we got the career progress thing. Like, that's probably the best thing they put in the game in a while. It gives you a chance to go back and play some of the old missions again, and you know, get some of the new challenges on them. It's fun, but it's still kind of a pain in the ass. Like, you know, some of the things are done, they're marked as done, even though you didn't do them. Some of the things that you did do, they're not marked. Like, it's fucking all over the place. Whoever made it, they just did a really shoddy job at it. So, alright, I digress. Back to the whole point of the video. I'm going to be talking to you about the best weapons you should probably own in Grand Theft Auto Online that I think in 2023. The best weapons you should own and have or keep in your weapon wheel. Okay, so starting off with the first one here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go to the throwable section. If you guys see right here, I have 25, but if I'm going to purchase all the ammo, and you're going to notice I'm able to hold 30, any of the throwables, I'm able to hold 30. And the way I did this was just basically doing the challenge in the bunker, at the bunker shooting range. There's a glitch basically that you can use the minigun to complete the challenges, and you'll knock it out in probably about 15 minutes. Just go look the video up. I'm not going to put the video up because I don't want to get in trouble for glitching anything or anything. But yeah, so once you do that, you'll unlock a bunch of clothing, different things like that, and then you'll be able to hold 30 sticky bombs, 30 grenades, 30 tear gas, you know, 30 of pretty much all the throwables. And you might not think 5 was going to make a big difference, but yeah, it actually does. It does come in handy when you're in a bad spot, and if you're doing a survival or something like that, and you cannot re-up your ammo, you know, certain situations you can't do it, you know, it does come in handy. So, you know, definitely helpful. Okay, moving on to the next thing is going to be talking about the heavy weapons, right? So I just wanted to touch on this real quick. So, a lot of people still own the compact grenade launcher, and I tell a lot of people this that are new all the time, because I see a lot of new players, they go into the Ammo Nation as soon as they get the money, and they buy like every fucking weapon in the whole place. They buy like an arsenal of weapons, and you don't even need all of them, dude. Like, some of them you can't get rid of. I tell people, don't buy the Widowmaker because it's garbage. Please don't buy it. And I'm going to show you in a minute what I'm talking about. So, yeah, the Widowmaker is trash. Don't spend your money on it, for one, because it's like $500,000. The minigun is much, much better. And if you can, sometimes you can catch the minigun over at the gun van. Okay? I mean, you could pick it up in your facility, but you can't own it. Yeah, if you're under, I think, a certain level, is it level... I forget what level it is, but yeah, the minigun can sometimes be found in the gun van. But yeah, here, so we're going to talk about the first thing for the heavy weapons, the grenade launcher. So like right now, if I had the compact grenade launcher in here, basically you would see this is 10 and 10. I fire one shot. Great, get the cops over. And if I had the compact grenade launcher in my loadout, it would say 9 out of 10 here, so it would only be 19, and the compact grenade launcher would only be 19 too. For some reason, those two weapons share ammo, and I don't know why that is. I don't know who set it up like that, but yeah, both of the grenade launchers share the same ammo. So if you fire 10 rounds with the regular grenade launcher, it's going to reflect on the compact grenade launcher, and vice versa. If you fire 10 rounds with the compact grenade launcher, and you also own the regular grenade launcher, it's going to only say you have 10 rounds left until you buy ammo or reload up. You know what I mean? I don't know why it's set up like that, but it is. And okay, so another thing I wanted to show you guys real quick over here. I'm going to come over here to this spot, and this is why I'm telling you, do not buy the Widowmaker. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to pull out the minigun. You guys are going to notice right here, I'm going to come up to the hedge, and it's still going to give me the dot to take a shot over here, right? You see how I'm hitting this car through the hedge? If you open up here, let me call the cops off. I'm gonna go ahead and disable my loadout. I'm gonna pull out the Widowmaker. Now watch. It doesn't shoot through. For some reason or another, it will not shoot through. And you can do that with the minigun. I don't know why. I don't know why it's set up like that, but and the bead is above it. Look. So that's why I tell people all the time, don't waste your money on the Widowmaker. Buy the minigun if you can get it through the gun van or you know, through your facility, or if you're able to purchase it. Don't buy both of them, because like I said, it's going to clog up your weapon wheel and take up space, and that's one more thing you have to put in your gun closet thing, your gun hand, whatever the hell it's called. Yeah. So your weapon, whatever, what is that called again? Weapons locker. There we go. Okay, so let me redo this real quick. Okay, so moving on to the next thing, I also have the railgun, which, like I said, I wish this thing was still the same power as the one in story mode. I think the one in story mode has 2,000 damage. This only is at like 250. Okay. Yeah, can you imagine having a railgun with 2,000 damage, dude? Like, that would blow, like, pretty much... That would probably take an Avenger out in, like, 3 or 4 shots. Like, easy. You know what I mean? I kind of wish they would have left it like that, but I can kind of understand why they didn't. Because that would have been a little bit too OP. But, you know, I mean, the railgun's still really good, though. It's still a really good weapon. So I highly recommend you get this if you haven't gotten it yet. You know, you can catch it over at the gun van from time to time. I don't know if you can buy it at the agency or not, but yeah. So RPGs, and then of course the homing launcher. Homing launcher you can open at day 1. You can get that at day 1. RPGs I don't think you can open until you're like rank 100 or something like that, unless you happen to catch it once again over at the gun van. Okay, speaking of the gun van, we're gonna move down here to the shotgun section right now. For those of you that are under level like 40 or 45, whatever it is, the assault shotgun is in the gun van. So head over there and go buy it, because this thing is a beast. It's got an awesome fire rate and a good spread rate as well. I'm trying to take cover over here. It's not letting me do it for some reason. But yeah, it's got an awesome fire rate, and the spread rate is just amazing with this weapon. Why won't it let me take cover? What the fuck is going on? I'm gonna go over here to behind this car over here, show you what I'm talking about. It's just got a really good spread rate. You know what I mean? And the fire rate's just phenomenal. You can overhead shoot with it and things like that. Around the corner shoot. Yeah, so yeah, definitely go pick it up if you don't own the assault shotgun. And I have the extended clip on it and the suppressor as well. You don't have to put the suppressor on it, but it does help for a lot of good stealth missions. And then the musket. The musket's really good because I like to take down Oppressor Mark IIs with it, and it locks on from a good distance. If they're flying away and you're dropping BST and you catch somebody, you'll one-shot them off with the Oppressor Mark II. So, if you don't get them the first time, you'll damn sure get them the second time. Okay, moving on to the next thing, the explosive shotgun. Okay, so, unfortunately, you have to unlock the explosive rounds in the bunker, of course. Right, which, yeah, do the research, unlock it. This does just as much damage as the gun. Takes a car out and one shot. But, you know, like I said, you have to make it Mark II first of all, and then the only thing that sucks is a limited ammo capacity on that. So, yeah, you gotta go back and keep refilling. But it is really dangerous. It'll basically one-shot another player. Unless they're dropping BST and you're not, like... But they'll be like pretty much on the brink of death, and then you'll be able to get the drop on them and shoot them again. These fucking cops, bro, ridiculous. I gotta run into my thing here. So you know what? Let me just do that out. Okay, so moving on to the bottom one, handheld. It doesn't really matter. It's whatever you want to put. I keep the baseball bat, candy cane, the hatchet. It doesn't really matter, man. It's a personal preference. I do like to keep this though, the hatchet, because it does give you the rage mode if you kill people with it. I'll show you here. I don't know if you guys know what the rage mode is. If you've ever played story mode, you'll know what I'm talking about. Basically, you get like a rage mode. And there used to be a challenge going on with the hatchet. If you killed 25 consecutive people, back to back with the hatchet, you would get like $250,000. I don't know if it's still going on. You'd have to Google that and look it up. But yeah, I'm gonna show you what the rage mode is. So basically, if you kill somebody with the hatchet, it gives you this red. Now you're basically indestructible. Like, the cops can be shooting at you, other players can be shooting at you, and they can't take it. And then, but unfortunately, if you switch weapons or you let the timer run out, the rage mode will end. Okay, so moving on to the sniper rifles, I have just the regular heavy sniper Mark II with the suppressor on it. Some people are like, don't use a suppressor, it takes away from the damage. Listen, I've done plenty of tests, bro. I don't think it affects damage at all. And then, of course, the Marksman Mark II. Very dangerous, because I'll tell you why. You can fire 16 rounds in about 7 seconds or so, 6 or 7 seconds. And it does just as much damage, pretty much, as a regular sniper rifle. So, yeah. And it takes, you get, let me see, with the Mark II sniper, you get 8 shots, and it takes you, like, a lot longer. It's like triple that to fire only 8 shots. So that's why a lot of people use the Marksman. Okay, moving on to the AR section. I have the, let's start with number 1. I have the regular carbine rifle, holographic sight, suppressor with full metal jacket rounds to shoot people out of cars a little bit easier. Yeah, definitely good to have. But once again, full metal jacket rounds you have to unfortunately unlock in the bunker. Special carbine, regular special carbine Mark II. I don't have anything fancy on this. Just a heavy barrel, which you have to unlock in the bunker. And I have the muzzle brake, holographic sight, extended clip, flashlight. Let me see if I can go over here and get this flashlight to work. There we go. So, yeah, flashlights are pretty cool. So you can pretty much almost put a flashlight in almost any weapon. Okay, so then I also have the service carbine. This thing is really good for getting headshots. Really, really good for getting headshots. Like, it's very fucking accurate, man. I love it. And it's really good for doing stealth kills. It's awesome. And that, you know, you could either do the go collect the pieces and you get like 10 grand at each stop, or you just buy it at the ammunition. Don't waste your time doing the treasure hunting shit. That was such a pain. Alright, so moving on to the MG section. I'm gonna get to that last. First of all, let's start out with the Tactical SMG. This just came out about a month and a half ago. This is really good because, like, it's, you know, it's pretty dangerous. It's pretty deadly up close for stealth kills and things like that on NPCs. And you could use it as, like, a drive-by weapon. So, you know, it's pretty much replaced the AP pistol. I think the AP pistol's still a little bit stronger, though. You know what I mean? There's only, like, the AP pistol or the machine pistol. But, yeah, definitely the AP pistol out of all three of them, I think, is still a little bit better. But, which is weird because, like, any vehicle that you fire from, like, you don't have, it's not suppressed. It doesn't make any sense. Why do I not have a suppressor in a car, in a boat, anything like that, and then the second I get out, the suppressor's back on there? It doesn't even make any fucking sense. Who came up with that? That's another Rockstar logic. So yeah, get this, it's over, you can get it at the gun van to buy the suppressor, the extended clip, and the scope. Next up, the Unholy Hellbringer. This thing is a beast simply because of the fact that you don't have to reload. You can just keep spamming it forever and ever and ever until you run out of ammo, which will take you a long time. But yeah, it's really good at getting headshots up close. You know what I mean? You can get some decent headshots with it. And the best thing is, like I said, you don't have to reload. That's pretty much the best thing that the Unholy Hellbringer has going for it. Moving on to the next thing, the, what is it? Oh, the Combat MG. The Combat MG. I like this. I love it. Okay, so the Combat MG Mark II. You have to unlock, like, the heavy barrel and things like that. And the holographic sight inside of the bunker. Once again, it's another paywall type deal. Just do your research, get it done. it does make it a lot more powerful and a lot more accurate. So, yeah, this is the mother of all bombs right here as far as like MGs go. I believe so. But I only have those 3 things in my combat, in my MG section, which I don't know why this tactical SMG is in the MG section. It's kind of like, well, I guess it is an MG, so, but yeah, it's just because it's so small. Okay, so moving on to my pistol section. This isn't necessarily something that I would say you have to have, but the heavy revolver. Heavy revolver with the incendiary rounds, this shit will fuck some shit up, dude. Lights people on fire, and it basically, like, one-shots pretty much anybody if you get a headshot on them. Okay, the double action revolver. I don't know why I have this one out. I mean, I don't hardly ever use it. I just think I like the sound of it. Okay. And then the W29 pistol, or whatever W29 pistol, is really good, too. I like getting headshots with this little bitch. It's nice. This is the one that came out for Christmas. It's good for the new challenges, because if you're trying to get headshots on the NPCs with pistols, it's really good for getting headshots. It really is. So, and it's nice and quiet. It's good for stealth kills. And then, of course, the AP pistol, which is pretty much, you know, one of my go-tos, man. I love the AP pistol. It's good for drive-bys. It's good for stealth kills, doing stealth missions, things like that. It's just really quiet. And then, of course, the very last thing that I highly recommend, everybody should own this, especially if you have businesses with, you're selling product or anything like that. The Up and Atomizer. Not only is it good for combat, but it's really good, and trolling too. It's really good in case your vehicle gets stuck in a ditch or something like that. It's good for if an opponent is coming at you with a car. You can bump them sideways real quick, then roll back, and then take them out with the assault shotgun. You've seen me do it in a ton of times. You know what I mean? So, there you have it. That is my personal weapon wheel, and the best weapons that I think you should own. All the other ones, it's up to you. It's personal preference, but like the firework launcher, get that shit out of there. You don't need it in your weapon wheel. I mean, unless you're one of those people that likes to use it, but you can only re-up the ammo certain times a year, so there's no point in having it in your weapon wheel. So, alright guys, I gotta go. I gotta get to bed, and hopefully you enjoyed the video. Don't forget I have a TikTok under DSKC Gaming, so go check me out there too. I put up clips on there all the time. So, and I will talk to you guys soon. Peace.